What's up, guys? Good morning and happy Monday. I'm Aaron and it's time to talk to you guys about some news. I forgot to turn on my computer behind me. Dang it. Forgot to turn on my computer. What's up, guys? Feel like stop dropping things. Happy Monday. Happy week. What week is it? Is it mid-November? It's still No Shave November. It's depressing. I don't even like it anymore. It feels like spiders on my upper lip. But hey, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple little things that I saw in the news this morning that was kind of interesting. One of them is a pretty big deal. It's about what is the best franchise of all time. And this, according to Guinness Book of World Records, but the way they did it was actually according to gamers, you know, taking polls. So it wasn't like their opinion. So here's the headline for you guys. As part of the release of the Guinness World Records 2015 Gamers Edition, the publication polled 5,000 gamers from 140 countries around the world about what their favorite video games are. The results are now in, and Activision's Call of Duty series took the top spot, receiving more votes than Super Mario Bros., Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, Halo, and The Legend of Zelda. It's pretty crazy to me to think, and this is coming from a person who likes Call of Duty. I mean, to beat out Mario Brothers is like, holy Jeezies. I mean, good job to you guys. And I know this is opinions of, 1,500 people, so it is a lot of people. But I'll read you guys some of the highlights of some of the other games that kind of made it, that I thought kind of stood out. And it's kind of crazy to think about that Call of Duty beat these games. So here they are. Number 2 was Super Mario Brothers. Now, like I said, that is just insane to beat out. To think you beat out Mario, the king basically of gaming, is a pretty big accomplishment. The next one that stood out, 6, The Legend of Zelda. For all you Zelda fans out there, including myself and pretty much everybody, yikes, how's that feel? Is it a slap in the face? It's a slap in the Deku nuts. Next. 13, Final Fantasy. 29, Resident Evil. 30, Uncharted. 32, Batman Arkham. 39, Smash Brothers. And 50, Just Dance. That stood out to me because how did Just Dance even get in the top 50? Who voted for Just Dance and put it? Felix, do you actually like Just Dance?
No, just kidding. But...
Well, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. All right, and next there is a little bit of a discount for PS4 in the UK. Actually, the UK retail giant GameStop is selling a white PlayStation 4 for £300. Now that's $475 US, and that's the lowest price yet for this in-demand console. Now my thought on that is, when I read this, I was like, okay, cool, it's kind of winning the pack right now. And also what's available for this is the normal stuff, the HDMI cord, the wired headset, the USB cables, which, by the way, that wired headset, it pretty much sucks. Mine always crackles and breaks up. Yeah, it's GameStop's lowest discount comes amid a price war between UK retailers who continue to lower the cost of the PS4 and the Xbox Ones. By the summer, both systems were sold for £350, but aggressive discounting is pushing both of the prices down. Now, I know this is a discount. It's like, hey, £300, this is the lowest, 475 American dollars. But when I read that, it's like, you think to yourself, man, back in the day, things were a lot cheaper. You think, oh man, the Nintendo was $300 or whatever, and it makes you think, God, this is expensive. But I did a little bit of research, and I was looking around, and I was looking at a lot of these old prices, because that seems like a lot of money, even though these consoles are great. With inflation involved, to what it would have really been, I pulled out a couple that stood out to me, and here's a couple of them. The NES would have been $412. So really not that much cheaper. The Sega Saturn would have been $595, so more pricey, especially for a system that didn't do super hot. It was a fun system, some games like Knights that I love. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, if you think about it, still expensive back then. The Atari 2600 with inflation would have been $796 today. Imagine paying $796 and playing E.T. Just imagine. Let it sink in. Now you're disappointed in life. Alright, the next one is Xbox 360, $348. Pretty cheap, actually. Not a bad deal. One of the consoles I probably played most in my life, of the newer-ish generation. The Neo Geo. You ready for this? $1,125, which is probably another reason it's so highly sought after in the game collecting community, because not that many people owned it, and now I see why. I see why when I was like, Mom, can I get a Neo Geo? Why she locked me in the basement for 4 months. That didn't happen. I love you, Mom. And the last one of the cheaper ones I saw that was actually like a plug-in console that's not like a portable, was the Sega Dreamcast. Rest in peace. $272. So that is pretty darn cheap, and it was an amazing system. Yes, it flopped back then, but now people are loving the system. It's great. So, last thing, I want to know your thoughts. This is where you guys chime in. I want to know what you guys think about, mainly I want to know about what game you would have ranked as the best franchise of all time. I would probably say Mario. I know that's a classic, stupid answer, but it did so much for gaming in general. It was a juggernaut. It still is a juggernaut, and it's shocking to me that Call of Duty kind of won in the Guinness Book of World Records. So, but hey, it did. So good job, Call of Duty. Good job to you guys. But Mario, you need to jump on their heads. That's a dumb joke. All right, you guys. But I'm Aaron Stapish, and let me know what you think down in the comments. I love you guys. Love.